Boys and girls who love to read, my name is Mrs. Inkseep, and I'm here this morning to read a story to you that I think is so much fun. And it is called The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch. And here's the picture of the cover. There are 3 characters in the book. One of them is a princess, of course. One of them is a prince, of course. And the third one is not a person, it's a dragon. So this is a really cute story, and I do hope you enjoy it. The Paper Bag Princess. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes, and she was going to marry a prince, and his name was Ronald. So here's a picture of the princess and Ronald, and look at, she's got little hearts around her head. That means she's in love with Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all of her clothes off with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. So here's the picture. He burned off her clothes. He burned down her castle. Poor Elizabeth. So she decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. There's the picture of her in her paper bag, and the forest is burned and the bones are there. I'm surprised the paper bag didn't burn up, though. That's kind of surprising. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today, and I am very busy. So come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I've already had eaten a whole castle today, and I'm so busy. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. He thinks he's pretty good, I think. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon. And he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 50 forests. Look at all that fire coming out of his mouth. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. He didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. He is so tired and worn out with all that work he was doing. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and he jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic, do it again." So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds this time. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes and your hair's all tangled and you're wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you're dressed like a real princess." My goodness, he wasn't even thankful. All that she did for him. "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty and your hair is very neat, but you look like a real prince, but you're just a bum." And they didn't get married after all. And here she is, very happy that she did not marry Ronald because he didn't appreciate all she did for him. So let us remember to be thankful because somebody else is always ready to help us out. And we need to remember to be thankful, okay? I hope you enjoyed the story called The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch. And you can get this book at our library here in Elmwood, okay? Thank you.